friends, so remember my last apartment makeover video? Yeah, that one that I ended up spending months trying to improve, and at the very end I did in fact reveal that I was moving out after only 4 months of living there. So yeah, this is the apartment tour of the apartment that I did move into. This is the first time I'm actually living with my partner. We share this apartment together and we moved in here in December. It is now the beginning of April and it's finally kind of come together, and I think it has a nice blend, nice mesh if you will, of both of our styles. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what the finished apartment looks like. So without further ado, here is the apartment tour. Also, stay tuned for the end of the video because I'll go into detail about the price and the size and all the fun details about this apartment. So when you first enter the apartment, you do enter through the Genkan, which is the area where you remove your shoes in Japanese apartments. Honestly, the lighting makes it look really scary in here. It's definitely the nastiest part of the apartment. But over here, we do have some storage. Up here's my partner's shoes. My shoes fit in here. It surprisingly goes pretty deep, so I'm actually able to fit all my shoes. And below we have more storage. I'm able to put my taller shoes and some vacuums and brooms and cleaning supplies in there. Over here we have this little cube thing. It provides this extra storage. We put our extra pillowcases and towels in here, which is nice because the bathroom is right over here. And also it makes for a great little stool so you can sit down and put on and remove your shoes before you head out the door. So standing from the Genkan, this is what it looks like. So I guess we'll head into the bathroom first. So really nothing exciting at all. It's just a pretty standard bathroom. We have our mint colored bathtub. I'm very excited because I did not have a bathtub in my old apartment. A little mirror. And this is very old. You can see it's kind of like chipping away at some of the corners. Really not pleasant. Didn't really know how I could fix that. But I have a little command hook up here that has this hanging plant, and another command hook over here has this little wiper. So after it gets really steamy in the shower, you can wipe that off. Have some of my partner's products, and on the inside some more skincare and oral care. Very standard toilet. It's not one of those nice Japanese toilets. And we have another plant on top. Oh, hello. And I do like this extra little storage unit, but it never closes. Like, she is rusty, my guy. She can never fully close, but it's nice because I can store 12 toilet paper rolls. And on top, another little fake plant. Obviously they're all fake because bitch, there's no windows in here. She can't live. And if any of you are living in Japan, this is the best air freshener. It smells so freaking good. It's like when we first got it, we loved coming into the bathroom because it just smells so good in here. Creepy. And in old Japanese apartments, there's not much storage in the bathrooms. So this little shower rack is from Nitori and it fits everything perfectly. So 10 out of 10 recommend this. Okay, now we got the most boring thing out of the way. Now here is the first little bedroom that we have. So we have converted this room into our little workout slash yoga room. We pretty much have the yoga mat out at all times, and it does have an echo in here because it's pretty empty. This apartment came with this mirror already, and over this way is my partner's little workout station that he has tucked away. It's like a pull-up bar thing. I don't really know a lot about working out. And he has some weights and like a ab rolly. And we have a window over here where I do have some of my dried flowers hanging. Whenever we bought flowers, it felt like kind of a waste to just throw them out. I actually have another plant that I am drying right now. Maybe I should remove this out of the way so you can properly see. And as you can see, the decoration in here is very, very minimal. Like, this is the one room in the house where we don't really have to worry about work or stress. Like, you could just come in here and completely empty your mind. So we just have a few natural little pieces of decor. I got these baskets for really cheap from the store called Natural Kitchen and just hung them up on command hooks. And I had some extra eucalyptus, so I just have this out, and I think it makes for a really cute decor, and it smells very, very good. But yeah, like I said, I really only come in here to do yoga and meditation and clear my mind. I don't really do heavy workouts like my partner does. I really pretty much only stick to my stretches. And this room also has an extra coat closet. Just hang up our extra long coats, and we have some extra storage stuff down there. So here's our little hallway. We just covered the bathroom and the first bedroom. So now we can finally move into the fun part of the house. Am I or am I not killing it with the transitions here? So over here is the kitchen space. We have a double gas stove over here, but as you can see, it's very, very low set. And we have the big fan right here. So my partner often hits his head when he's trying to cook. Over here, we have a sink, which is pretty big. I really appreciate that. And we have an okay amount of counter space, as much as you can get for a Japanese apartment, but we definitely needed more, which is why we got this little table over here to kind of just act as like extra preparing space. So it was really important for us to be able to like cook in the kitchen at the same time together. So we have a pretty nice selection of storage up here. We have our spice rack, very spicy. Down here is like our little drink station. We have our teas and our coffee. We're actually very low on coffee. Over here we have the dishes that we frequently use, as well as some vitamins. We hung up some of the utensils that we often use for cooking, and it's just in a really convenient spot right above our stove. This came above our sink. We use it as like a drying rack for our dishes, and we have this little mat to put our cutlery and like smaller items. So this is where we store all our dry food, and below the sink we store a lot of our cleaning supplies, and then we have pots and pans down there. And along this wall we have our intercom, and then down below we just have our burnable and our plastics. And over here we just kind of hung up a plastic bag where we put our like cans, metals, and glass. And moving along in our little kitchen area, we do have this really nice storage rack, which we actually got on Amazon. So this second rack actually pulls out, so it's perfect for our rice cooker and our kettle, which lets out steam. So up above is nice and protected. And up here we have our glorious toaster oven. It has been such a game changer for us to have in the kitchen. As you can see, most Japanese apartments do not come with an oven, so we use this as a toaster for our bread, but we've also baked cakes and baked pasta. So many dishes that we are able to make because of this. And up above on our toaster, you will see this beautiful decor. I don't know if you guys remember this vase from my thrifting video, but I said I wasn't gonna get it because I know my partner was not gonna like it. He didn't. But I just kept thinking about it, so I had to go back to the thrift store and purchase it. And while I was there, I found this beautiful funky piece as well, and I use it as a candlestick holder. I try to do those fun like twisty candle things, but fun fact, so the top is actually really wobbly and is completely detached. It's just hanging on by the little wick. So yeah, she is showing us an extreme amount of balance. She's actually going to be competing in Tokyo 2020 Olympics. And in this beautiful lavender vase, I got some fresh eucalyptus, but you guys saw some of that in the workout room as well. And at the very bottom of the rack, we have my partner's protein, a baguette, and a fruit basket, which currently is just all bananas. This is giving me weird like vegan HCLF vibes. And next to the kitchen rack, we have our fridge. This has actually been the perfect size fridge for 2 people because in Japan we do tend to buy groceries every single day, so we don't really overstock it that much. And I know that the layout of this is kind of bizarre, but we couldn't have this over here because it would cover our little panel. And this right here is used to adjust the temperature of our water, so we needed to have something lower in this weird in-between space. And on top of the microwave, we have this amazing moonlight that actually turns on a warm light and a cool tone light. And my partner's sister got this for him, so we've been loving this in the house. It's really nice at nighttime when it's dark and we have a movie on. It just creates a nice kind of spooky ambiance. And behind that, I have this little pathos plant. And on the other side is my larger pathos. And I actually had to trim it back because it was getting so long. It was hitting the TV and it was getting too heavy, and it was literally tipping the entire pot over. And I love having decorations up here, or else it's kind of an empty wall. Every time we use this, we do have to take down all the decorations and put it back, but it's the price you pay to look cute, am I right, boys? And the kitchen area connects to our living room space. So right next to the fridge, we have our TV with our little TV stand. And above the TV, we had this blank space. And as you can see, I am a huge fan of hanging plants. And we got this little nice TV stand along here. I have all of my crystals. I brought these over from my share house and my last apartment. These are all my art supplies, camera gear, electronic gear. So my camera just died, hence why I'm charging my battery right over there. So I hope you guys don't mind the quality change too much. Maybe you guys can remember this palm from my last apartment. We placed it here because it kind of hides this mess of cords that we don't really like to show. And then we have this lovely navy couch right across the way. This couch is perfect for seating 2 people. It's really comfortable. It's from Nitori and it was only like 20,000 yen. And obviously the space is really small, so we didn't want to get a regular coffee table to take up a lot of space. So we got this one, which you can scoot inward. And you could tuck it away and you still have plenty of space in the living room area. My partner works from home, so this works perfectly for him. He just sets up his laptop and he can still sit by the window. And from the living room, we have our balcony area. So it's really nothing crazy. We just have our laundry machine over there. But before, this tree used to be completely dead in the wintertime, and look how full it is now. Beautiful. I have a hanging sun from my first apartment makeover. And then over here is where I hang all the laundry. And the view from the apartment is actually really nice. You can even see the center of Tokyo from our apartment. And at night, it also looks really, really gorgeous. And from the kitchen and living room space, we have the bedroom area. I absolutely love the layout of our bedroom. So yeah, let's just go through. So we have this fuzzy gray rug, which was from my partner's apartment. And maybe you guys recognize this bedding that I brought from my apartment. And over here we have some cushions. This is the same cushion as the one that's on the couch, but I dyed it with turmeric and tea to get this kind of mustardy tan color. Also, we have the same peach one from the couch. And above the bed, I hung this little circle mirror. And then of course, we have 2 other hanging plants above the bed. And on this side, we have a bookshelf. We have this really beautiful plant and my little friends. I just think they look so cute hanging out over here. And we have some dried flowers in the peach glass, some of my perfumes, my partner's cologne, and some of his miscellaneous items in this dish. I have my jewelry holder, and don't worry, this is a fake plant. We had some extra fairy lights, so we wrapped it around this little plant. And then some more storage for my partner and his little magic card. And next to the bookshelf, we have our closet. I'll go more into detail about my closet because I will be doing a closet clean out soon. On this side of the bed, we have another full-length mirror, which also came with the apartment, and our fake tree. We also wrapped some lights around there too. And then moving along from there is the little desk area. Oh my god, do we have a guest star today? Oh my god, Cinnamon, how are you? This is my desk area where I get ready for the day, as well as work from my laptop. I do all my editing here. And this desk came with the apartment, which was super nice because it has a ton of storage. Have my diffuser with my oils on this little wooden plate. And this is the pathos that I had to cut back, but I didn't want to waste it, so I have it in this glass jar, hopefully to get some roots. Also, this beautiful glass vase, the same one as the one in the workout room, just smaller and a different color. And this is actually the only room in the house that has AC, which is why we had to make this room our bedroom, or else we would absolutely die in the summer and winter time. And you guys might have also noticed that we do have some sliding doors over here. So if you want, you could separate the bedroom from the kitchen and living room space area. At nighttime, we like to close the doors so that the AC just kind of circulates around our bedroom, or else we would have some pretty sweaty nights. Hello guys, so thank you for making it to the end. So I wanted to give you guys some of the details about the apartment. I wrote everything down in my handy little notebook. Isn't this so stupid cute? And there's just so many things I want to do. Okay, so let's talk about the size and layout. So this apartment is what they call a 2DK in Japan. 2 meaning 2 bedroom, D dining, K kitchen. As you guys can see, what would have been like the dining space, we kind of converted into a little mini living room. And this space is approximately 43 square meters. I'll put the square footage down here for us Americans who have been cheated. Like literally, why don't we use the same metric system that the whole world uses? Why do we always have to be different? And one of the best parts in my opinion is that this apartment is 80,000 yen. So it's approximately $800, but of course I'll put the exact USD amount right here. And I think to live in a major city like Tokyo, 800 is not that bad. That's how much I was paying to like share a bedroom in San Francisco. And my partner and I split the rent, so I pay 40,000 flat. And because he's older than me, has been in the workforce longer, and makes more money than me, he covers all the utilities. Thanks, babe. So this apartment is a little bit outside of the city center, which I actually really like because it's a lot more residential, especially during these pandemic times. I don't like being in the city center anymore. Like I don't want to be in these huge crowds. So being a little bit on the outside is really nice. The rent is a little bit cheaper and we have more space. Like we have so many nice parks around us that we get to enjoy every weekend. And we're not even like that far out. It takes about 10 minutes to get to one of the more major train stations, and from there you can transfer. And in case some of you guys are wondering if this apartment tour looks kind of familiar to another Tokyo apartment tour that you watched, it's because a YouTuber named Tokidoki Traveler actually lived in this apartment building too. I remember seeing this apartment and thinking, I definitely saw a YouTube video on this. So her video was super helpful in finding out which layout works best for this apartment. So Emma, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Your video was super helpful to us. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. Thanks for checking out my little apartment tour with me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye!